Okay, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depend on where you are connected with us. My name is Emmanuel Adigbola, and I want to welcome you to this training. I call it how to get maximum pips with Tradermatic. So if you are watching this video or you are connected with this training right now, it is assumed that by now you already have access to Tradermatic. But before we get started, I just want to be sure that you guys can hear me very, very clearly. So can you guys hear me clearly, please? Just type 1 if you can hear me clearly, or you can just type. Make sure you mute your line. So if you can hear me very clearly, just type on the chat box, just type 1 if you can hear me very, very clearly. Just type 1 on the chat box. Okay, very, very good, very good. Okay, Solomon, so how are you doing? Okay, cool. So we just go to keep it rolling. As I said, the plan is to make this very, very short, because I know some of you, you are connected from outside of United States, and of course your data also matters a lot. So we just get to it straight ahead, no introduction, nothing. So, but first of all, I want to believe that everybody connected to this training, you already got your Tradermatic. If you don't have your copy of Tradermatic, then this training might not be useful for you, but you can still get it anyway. You just go to www.tradermatic, www.tradermatic. Let me share my screen. So you just go to tradermatic.net. Please make sure if you have background noise, make sure you mute your line, please. So if you don't have a copy of Tradermatic and you want to get it, so go to tradermatic.net /. Okay, guys, I can hear some background noise. If you...
I'm very busy. I've not been around. I've been in George.
Okay, I'm just going to mute all the line. Okay, cool. So this is your Tradermatic. It's assumed that all of you have it laid out like this. I can still hear some background noise. Please, if you have a background noise, please mute your line, okay? Thank you so much. So now, how do we get here? Because I want to assume that all of you connected with me right now, you have your own copy of Tradermatic, and if you don't, as I've said, you need to get it. So now, why do we need a Tradermatic? When you look at the most trading platform, some of them use a naked chart. What I mean by naked chart is just ordinary chart. But for you to understand how to work with this, you have to really, know so many patterns, so many styles, you have to understand double bottom, shoulder, this, that, up triangle, down triangle, so many of all those patterns that, especially as a beginner, you need to know. But with Tradermatic, it makes everything just easy for you. All you need to understand is know when to buy and know when to sell. And we're going to be going through all those right now. So now, what do you need to get your MT4, that's your MetaTrader 4, to be like this? So first of all, you need to have your brokerage account. And if some of you, if you have purchased Tradermatic by now, I believe you have access to the software. So you download it. Now, I'm using FX Choice. I'm using FX Choice. I believe some of you, you have different brokers that you use, but this is my own broker. So I use the FX Choice. Now, from FX Choice, you download your MT4. Okay? So after you've downloaded your MT4, then you download the Tradermatic. As you can see, it is color coded. I'm a very visual person, so I love it. I love visual. I love to see. I don't like, straining my brains. So these are the basic 3 things you need. And also, some have been asking me that, can you use a Tradermatic on a cell phone? And the answer is no. When you look at cell phone, it's limited. When you go to MT4 on your cell phone, it doesn't have where you can upload your template. So that is why we cannot use it on this on cell phone and even some of the tablets. So I'm going to pause and ask you guys so that I'll be able to, I'm not just talking to myself. I want to know what are the challenges you guys are having, what we need to take care of. Then I guess that will help us to move from now. So I'm just going to pause. If you want to ask questions or if you want to talk, but your background is not noisy, feel free to talk. So I'm going to, let me pause and take some questions, then we'll take it from there. So you guys, you have questions, let me know your challenges. What are the areas you are having challenges, and then let's see how I can respond to your answers. Okay, so does any of you have any question before we continue? Any question? Okay, Solomon says, my first challenge, sir, is when talking about the time frame, what is the scope around it, for instance? Okay, the time frame that you use, let me share my screen again. I'm a visual person, so I love to share my screen. So personally, I work with 1 hour chart, 4 hours, and daily chart. So the only time I trade lower time frame like 15 minutes or 5 minutes is when I'm trading the news. Okay, that's the only time I use this small time frame. But because of what I do, I'm involved in the ministry work. I do a lot of training. I'm a dad, I'm a husband. So I have a lot of things going on with me. So most of the time I trade 4 hours. Now, what are the differences between this? If you are trading 5 minutes, let me show you this. Let's go to GBPJPY. There was a very serious move, especially with that this morning. So this is GBPJPY. Looking at this is 4 hours. So if I go to, let's see the charts. Okay, so this is 15 minutes. This is 15 minutes. This is 1 hour, and this is 4 hours. Now you need to understand that the bigger or the higher your time frame, the bigger your stop loss. I mean, the risk that you have to take. Now, if, let's say, for example, you are trading 5 minutes, you will discover that you have less to risk. You have less to risk. For example, like here, if let's assume you are buying in this place, your stop loss could be somewhere down here. You are not risking that much. But if it is a daily chart, you are risking so much. So the higher your time frame, Okay, the higher your time frame, the smaller the lot size that you trade. I don't know if you understand that. The bigger your time frame, the smaller the lot size. Like for example, if I'm trading 15 minutes chart and my account is $1,000, let's say, okay, my account is, let me take my annotation here. So let's say I have an account that is 500. Let's use $500. If my account is $500 and I'm trading 15 minutes, I could be trading, okay, I could be trading 0.5 because I'm not risking so much. I'm not risking too much. Like for example, if you get in here now, this is, if let's assume you enter here, your stop loss will just be somewhere here, okay? Which would be, let's see, that would be, the stop loss there would be like, you see, still somewhere like a 50 pips. It's still really, it's still much, but it's not that much compared to when you have 4 hours and you get in. Now, some of you might be wondering, what is this? Because I believe majority of you, you don't have this yellow trend line. This trend line is what I introduced, is moving average 50. Okay, you can add it to your, you can add it to your own chart also. This is it here. It's 50 and it's exponential applied to close. So basically what I do with this is, the moment the price is below this 50, all I'm looking to do is to sell. Okay? Did you guys get that? If you got that statement, type 1. No, introducing moving average, that is EMA, exponential moving average 50, to your chart. So when the price is below EMA 50, okay, when the price is below, just as you can see, that is downward trend. So I'm not looking to buy, I will be looking to sell. Okay, if you understand that statement, type 1, because you need to understand that trend is your friend. Okay, cool. Trend is your friend. So for example, like here now, this is 4 hours. I will, even if my arrow, like for example here, in this place now, the arrow is telling me, okay, I can sell, but I will not go short until the price go below. You can see right here. So the price go below here. So at this point, I can hold, I can sell. Okay, my stop loss will be a little bit above here. And of course, you can see what happened afterward. So I just introduced this one newly. So using this 50 EMA, exponential moving average, add it to your chart. So when the price is below, you are looking to sell. Even if you see any buy signal like this, I will not take it. Like this, I will not take it. Like this, I will not take it. But this, yes, I will take this. This, I will take this. Why? Because the price is below 50 EMA. Do you guys get that? Do you guys get that? If you got that, type 1. Now, if the price is above, okay, cool. If the price is above, let's look for the one that has, if the price is above, let me take a look at, okay, like this. This is a Euro NZD. As you can see, the price is above the 50 exponential moving average. So right in this place, I will not be selling, but be looking for position. I will be looking for a way to buy. Okay, let me. Okay, cool. So take a look at this. This is daily. This is 4 hours. So on these 4 hours, when at this place, even there is a signal right here. please just let me take note of your question there. I will attend to all the questions. That's the purpose of this training today. Even though there's a signal right here, okay, I will not go long. I will wait till, remember, this is 4 hours. It can happen on 1 hour, any time frame. So I will wait till it crosses over this 50 EMA. And guys, if you don't have this 50 EMA on your chart, you can add it and remind me before we end this training. I will show you how to add that, just in case you don't know. So I will be looking to buy because the price is now above. So I will not take this order, but I will take this. I will not take this. I will take this. I will not take this because the price is above. The moment the price is above, the moment the price is above 50 EMA, I will not go against it. I will wait. Like all this one now is choppy. I will not place trade. I will just, you know, these ones that up and down, up and down. I will be looking. Remember that trend is your friend. For example, like this again, I will go up. I will not go short. Up, like this one again, right here. I just want you guys, once you get this, you discover that, like for example, this is 50 EMA, okay? So the trend is where? The trend is what? The trend is what? You can type up or down. Or you can talk also if, okay, good, the trend is up because this is 50 EMA, okay? So the price is above it, so we are looking to go up, okay? I will not be selling. So like this one, I will not place this order. I will not place this order. I will not place this order. This is on 4 hours. I will not place this order, but I will place this order, okay? If you do that, and of course, you are looking into, let's see how many pips right there. Okay, that's about 153 pips, which is not bad. The same thing also over here. This one I will not sell. Here I will go long. So let's see how many pips. If you go long here, you're looking into 173 pips. This I will not sell. This I will sell. So let's see. I mean, I will buy. So let's see how many pips right there. 185 pips. So do you guys understand that area now? Let me go over your chart. Okay, cool. Okay. You have, please show us how to add EMA again. Okay, I will do that. So let's assume that you don't have this 50 EMA on your own chart and you want to add it. So let me show you how to do that. Okay, so you go, you see right here, this plus sign, this is where you add your indicator. So you go to trend, then you see moving average, you click on moving average, and of course, here you type 50. Under MA method, you select exponential. We have simple, exponential, smooth, and linear weighted, but you select exponential and you pick the color you want to use. I like yellow because yellow come out better, and I select this weight size and I say okay. So that's why we have this. Did you get that? Okay, good. So like for example, like this one now, this is 4 hours. I will not be going long, but I will be going short. So like for example, you can go short here. These are up, you ignore it. This you can go short. This up, you ignore it. And you need to also understand that you will not win on all the trade. For example, like this one, but if you win 80% of the time, you are good. Okay, so let me take another question. Let me see how many people are here with us. If you are here and you want to talk, feel free, but just make sure that there's no background noise on your, okay. Okay, cool. So any question, please, I want to keep this short because I know some of you, your data, whatever is an issue. So I'm trying to fast forward so that I'll catch up. Okay, Solomon asked, how do we trade for news and what is the best site to get news? Well, for those that sign up with my VIP coaching program, I believe we dealt so much with this, but just for the sake, I mean, for the purpose of this class, we share about that. There is a different strategy by which you can use to trade the news. And some of you might be wondering, okay, what do you mean by the news? We have economic news that do come out, and this news, I mean, of course, we're talking about fundamental here. There are 4 things that controls the market: the fundamental, the technical, then you have the sentiment, and you have, of course, the price action. So if you want to trade the news, most of the time I would not recommend that you trade higher time frame. So, and I also have a different system that I use that I will be teaching maybe some other time. Like, for example, I will have my chart in 2 ways, okay? This is how I normally do my, let me just say, let's see if we can, this is how I normally trade. So if to trade the news, I will have, let's say, like, I will open, let's say, for example, now I want to trade GBP/JPY for a news. Okay, before we get there, let me quickly show you this. How do you know which news to trade? Number one, you can go to Forex. Let me get the right domain. Forex Factory. forexfactory.com/calendar. Okay, forexfactory.com/calendar.php. That's where you get the news. This is what I use. Then you filter this. You set it according to your time. Like, for example, this one here, this is not the laptop I normally use. So this one, I will set it to, as you can see, the time here is 3:23, but okay. So this is 3:23. So save settings right there. So then the currency, you see this filter. Can you guys see that? Let me draw. Can you guys see this place right here? Right there, this place. Right there. Okay, cool. So you click on that. So this filter, then I love to, because as I said, I do a lot of things. So I don't have time to be babysitting my laptop. So I uncheck this, these 3, and I leave the red. So I leave the red, and that is what I deal with personally. So I apply filter. So it's like this. So for this week now, like this morning, some of you, you could have possibly traded 7:30 a.m. news or 3:30 a.m. So like tonight, there's going to be this news coming out. I don't disturb myself about this side. I just want to know which news is coming up, which currency pairs is affecting. For example, tonight, you can see this is AUD. So I will be looking forward, if I'm going to trade this news, I'll be looking forward to trade Aussie USD, Aussie JPY, Aussie NZD. I mean, any currency pairs that has, I mean, I will be looking to trade Aussie crosses. So that is how I trade. I mean, there are different ways of trading the news, and it's a different topic on its own, which we cannot just finish at this particular quick training today. But I hope you get the gist. So you save this, you bookmark forexfactory.com/calendar.php. Then you set it to your time frame. Like right now, this is 3:24. So, and let's say, for example, tomorrow morning now, there's going to be another this news by 3:30 a.m. London market opens by 2 a.m. my time. So I wake up sometimes to trade London market. But if there's going to be news like this, I don't disturb myself by waking up by 2 o'clock because I know there will be nothing that will happen before this time. So I will set my alarm. I will wake up like 3 o'clock, use 30 minutes for my analysis. Then by 3:30, I will be ready to trade the news. So I normally teach that, okay, you can do 3 things with news. Okay, actually 4 things. You can decide to avoid the news. Don't trade it at all. Make sure you close your trade before the news. You can decide to trade the news. You can decide to trade before the news, and you can decide to trade after the news. So these 4 trading strategies, all of them have different strategies and different approach. Okay, I hope you got answer to your question. Okay, let me take another questions. I'm trying to make sure I answer your questions. Then we'll today we just be to introduce you guys, answer your questions. There is an advanced way of also using Tradermatic, which I believe you guys will definitely need and profit from. Okay, so what's the next question? 1 plus 60 says, can you go over the 50 EMA again? Sorry, I cannot go back again. I've already explained that, but you will get access to the recording. Basically, what that just means is that if you have the Tradermatic and you want to place a trade, for example, like here, I did not introduce it over here now. So some of you that don't know how to add it, I said, go over here. You see this arrow right there. Then click on trend. You see moving average. And of course, here, type 50, moving average method, select exponential, apply to close. I love using yellow because of my background, and I use this weight. So this is it. So the moment the price is below this 50 EMA, I will be looking to sell. So let's assume I want to trade the news now. This is how I will set my chart. This is how my chart will look like. My chart will look like this, and of course the same thing here. So I will have my chart look like this. Then window, I will type vertically. So this is 1 hour, this is 15 minutes. And if that is too much for you, you can change this one to 30 and put this one for 5 minutes. This is news, okay, guys? This is news. And as I said, it's a different topic on its own, but I hope you get the gist. So now, for example, you know, okay, the price goes above this 50. So what will you be looking to do? I want someone to respond. What will you be looking to do? You can type on the chart. You can type on the chart right there. You can type on the chart. So you see the price now is above this 50 moving average. What will you be looking to do? Can you guys just respond on the chart window?
Okay. Buy.
Okay, good. So you'll be looking to buy. Okay, you'll be looking to buy. So you ignore all these signals that tell you short. Sometimes it will work for you. You know, this is what I've been doing personally myself for a while. But I discovered of recent that, okay, let me just flow with this. So there's what we call FMO, fear of missing out in trading. Like for example, like this now, there will be this temptation like, oh my God, why can't I just sell? Yeah, sometimes you go by that and you will catch some pips, but I tell you, over 80% of the time, it will end in losing. So if you work with what I just show you guys now, if you are a scalper, you want to scalp the market. I mean, for example, look at this. This is a perfect signal right here. This is a perfect signal right here. The price is above the 50 moving average. The MACD is blue, that is above 0. And of course, your trend line here is 0. The Exponential can do, I mean, the trend line is blue. Exponential is blue. Everything here is telling you, okay, you can go long. Look at it. And you write it. This is 208 pips. 208 pips. Now, somebody will say, okay, so what does that mean to me? 208 pips. If you are operating a standard account size, which is $10 for 1 pip, so multiply 10 by 208. That is over $2,000 for you for that day. Okay? Now, I hope you know that how you make money in Forex is by pips. The point in percentage, okay? This is what the measure of the little changes in currency. If the price move from 125 to 128, it has moved 3 pips. So you make money from these pips. And also remember there's what we call the spread, which is your bid and the ask, the difference between them. So you have to understand, that is why I don't trade lower time frame, because most of your trade is the spread that will be taking it. Okay, but just understand these basic things. Now, if some of you, you have a full-time job that you go to work in the morning, you come back in the evening, then you don't want to be messing around with 5 minutes or 15 minutes, except you chose to be trading the time that you are available at home, which will be, okay, then at that particular time, you are just scalping. But you can choose to be trading 4 hours daily. And trust me, you just need to be patient, but you will make money with that, okay? So let me take the last question before I kind of touch 1 or 2 things, then we'll close it for today. Then we'll continue from where we stopped today later. Any other question? Any other question, guys? Any other question? I hope you guys are getting value for what we are doing.
I have the question, sir.
Okay, so what's the question? Let me check.
Yes, check your chat, sir.
Okay. Who is talking? Is that Akinwumido?
Yes, Akinwumido.
Okay, Akinwumido, sorry. Akinwumido, you said analysis for 30 minutes. Is he using Tradermatic? Is that the question?
Yes, you said when you want to trade the news, you wake up maybe like 30 minutes before the time.
Yes.
You analyze the market.
Yes.
For 30 minutes.
Yes.
I have, is it with the Tradermatic?
Absolutely, it's with Tradermatic. So let's say, for example, if I want to trade, if the news is going to affect, let's say, the news is going to affect GBPUSD, so I will look at, let's say, for example, the news is going to affect GBP, and the news is coming up by 3:30 a.m. my time. So I will be by my computer by 3 a.m. to give room for 30 minutes analysis. And what that simply means is that I will open all my GBP pairs. So something like this. I have my profile set up. So for example, I'll go to Tradermatic or London Tradermatic. So once I pick that, so I know this type of news will affect GBP crosses or euro crosses, but most of the time, GBP more. So I will look at all the pairs and see which one might, remember that word, might possibly, okay, give me more pips, because that I don't know if you've noticed it many times. You will see all these pairs, like for example, GBPUSD is up, GBPCHF is up, GBPJPY is up, all of them up. But it is not all of them that will give you the kind of profit you want. So before the news, I always want the market to be quiet. Okay, I always want, number one, the market to be quiet. Look at this one now. It was like, if some of you watch this, GBPJPY today, it was crazy. Let me go to regular chart and see, and show you guys really how it is. Look at it today. Look at it. But before this time, you see what happened here? Before this time, you see the market was quiet, right?
Yes.
The market was quiet right there. You see, the market was ranging up and down, and one time, wow. Okay, this is 30 minutes. If you go down to 15 minutes, you even see it bigger. Okay, you see what happened? You see what happened right there? The market was, sleeping right here, right here. So this is what I try to look at. So I want to look at which one will give me. So if you look this same one now, if you go back to Tradermatic and I look at it here, look at it. This is on 15 minutes. See what happened here. See what happened. See what happened right here. See what happened. So I know definitely that, okay, even though it give me buy here, I will wait till it gets above this 50. Okay, guys, get this discovery and just work with it. So look at it. If you were privileged to trade that, this is it here. Wow. Over 200 pips. And some of you will be asking, okay, so what does that mean to me? We have four types of accounts that you can operate in Forex. We have four types. Let me use over here. I will be rounding off now. I have somewhere to go. Okay, we have four types of accounts that you can operate. We have nano accounts. We have micro. We have nano. And we have, we have mini. Mini account. And we have standard account size. All these I teach my students and I try to work with them to know which account type you are operating and how you move with your leverage, your position sizing. All this matters. Basically, we're talking about the money management and your trading psychology. These are all that contribute to your success in Forex trading. So if you are operating standard account size, most of the major currency pairs, one pip will be equals to $10. Then on many accounts, one pip will be equals to $1. On micro, one pip will be equals to 10 cents. On nano account, one pip will be equals to 1 cent. So you will see 4 different traders have the same profit in number of pips, but what they get will be different in dollar value because of the account size they are operating. So if you have, let's say like $100 in your account, this is what I will expect you to be trading. Your account is nano account type, okay? So I don't expect you to be trading 0.5 lot size when your account is just $100, okay? So I always tell people that, okay, if you have $100, just work towards 0.01, okay, and work with that. So if you get 10 pips, on nano account type, so how much do you make? Who is a good mathematician there? How much do you make? Who is there?
10 cents.
So you multiply 10 by this, so you have 10 cents. So, and somebody will say, why I trade, I only made 10 cents. No, it is not 10 cents. You made 10 pips, because if you know how to make this with this type of account size, by the time you grow your account and you are trading one standard lot size, the same 10 pips will give you $100. You see how it works? You don't increase the number of pips, but you increase your account dollar value. So if you, let's say you make 100 pips on this, it will be $1, but on this will be $1,000. You see how it works? But if you don't have ability to operate standard accounts, it's okay. Start small and grow it and grow it and grow it, but don't be in a hurry. I was trying to, I can't share it right now. I opened an account with one of the banks here, January this year or December. So I just put $100 in that account. So this morning is a savings account. This morning I checked that account. I have, it's showing me that I have $100.30. So basically what it was, no, not even 30 cents, .03. So every 3 months, the bank paid dividend of 0.01 on this $100. So in 3 months, so I got $0.03. Okay, that is in the bank. Meanwhile, if you know how to trade $100 very well and you don't try to get rich quick, you can make at least, instead of these $3, you can make almost $30 within this period we're talking about. So you are still good. Now, don't be so much in a hurry. I hope you know that if you keep $1,000, if you keep $1,000 in your checking account, most of the accounts, okay, charge you every month. I live in the United States. I have an account in Nigeria that I operate. Every month they charge me, they call it a maintenance fee or something like that. Sometimes I see like 500 Naira being deducted from the account. Okay. So if you leave this account and you keep 100,000 Naira in your account, checking account for 1 year, before you know it, this account will be lower by almost 6,000 Naira. And the same thing is in dollars. But if you have your money and you are trading it and you are growing it gradually, remember, Forex is get rich slow, not get rich quick. One of the reasons why majority lose money in Forex is because they try to treat it with get rich quick mentality. Okay, and it doesn't work like that, because when you treat it with get rich quick mentality, a lot of emotions will be involved. What you're supposed to do, you won't do it. The mentality you're supposed to have, the emotion you're supposed to guide, you will not, because it's like you are putting all your eggs in one basket. And that is what makes you, either when you are in profit, you cut your profit quickly, or when you are in loss that's supposed to run and turn to positive, you cut it loss because you have so much emotion, because there's a lot involved. Okay, I will be talking more about all these trading psychologies, and I want to believe that at least the little time we spent together today, you got something. So I'm going to be taking the last question. Any question? Clifton, how are you doing? I see you right there. Nice to see you. You are here. Okay, any other question? Any other question, guys? Any other question? If you didn't get anything from today's training, please try to understand this this minor change that I talk about. Okay, who is that? Please introduce yourself. Okay.
I noticed something on your chart.
Okay.
This timing on your chart. How do you do it, sir?
Okay, it's a custom indicator that I have. If you are interested in it, you can just chat with me on WhatsApp or email me. I will send it to you. It kind of helped me to know when, for example, now this. Okay, look at this now. This is what I love doing. Take a look at this. You see this? This is. Let me increase it for you guys to see. You see this signal now? It tells me to buy, right?
Yes.
It tells me to buy. This, you wait for that signal to close. I'm working on the upgraded version of Tradermatic, whereby it will give you your stop loss, it will give you your take profit. But before that is ready, this is what to do. You need to understand the lowest low, which is according to this now, this is our lowest low before that particular signal. Okay, so you can go a little bit below it. I love this type of trade. So you go below, a little bit below it. So your stop loss can be somewhere here. Okay, your stop loss can be somewhere here. Let me change that. Your stop loss can be, let's change this to red. So this will be your stop loss. Then, how many pips are we risking? This is on 15 minutes. So if we enter this trade now, we'll be risking just 30 pips, okay? Which is good. Now, if you want to do by risk to reward ratio 1-to-1, it means you are targeting minimum of 30 pips, which will be here. So I tell you, you will get to it. But to help yourself in a trade like this, change it to either you minimize it or change this to 1 hour and look at your left side. Okay, you see, this is the left side here. So if you look at it, if this price continue to go up, I tell you, it's still going to come to this point right here. Okay, it's still going, even if it's going to come back down again, it's going to get to this point. So this is how I normally trade. So I put my stop loss right there. This place will be my stop loss, and I will be targeting this place for my take profit. So I will be risking. This is a demo. We can actually place the trade for you guys to see. So this is a $5,000 account. It's a demo account. I don't want to change it to live, but now let's assume I put 0.5. So I will be buying. You can see I just opened this demo today before the training. So if I put my buy, okay, so I already bought now. So I'm going to be, so my stop loss will be, 128.326, and my take profit will be 129.220. So I'm going to delete this. So I will right click on this and I will click on modify. So this is where I will put my stop loss, 128.326, and the take profit, this is where I will put it, 129.220. So let's see what's going to happen. So let's assume that our analysis was wrong and the trade goes against us. We'll be risking $161, which is okay. From $5,000 account, that is not bad. But if the trade should go in our favor, we'll be making $257. So that is like ratio 1-to-2. So this is how you trade. Then you also need to understand how to manage your trade. I'll be doing training on this also with some of my students, how to manage your trade. For example, when this candle now keep moving, then you need to learn how to move your stop loss to start following the trade, so that even if there's going to be any reversal, you don't lose so much. You can see now we are actually moving up, and I will try and keep this trade open. Maybe I will take the screenshot later on and I will share with you guys how it ended. Okay, guys, let's begin to tidy up. Last question, Mr. Solomon. Answer that question, sir. Is it right is it right to buy when others are selling? That is going against the trend. Well, you need to understand that one of the things that controls the market, Solomon, is the sentiment. Okay, is the sentiment. So, for example, now we just bought. Okay, but do you know that somebody that is trading on weekly chart will not buy? Because on weekly, it shows down, okay? On daily, it's actually still down. Do you see that? The trend is down on daily. On 4 hours, the trend is changing up. On 1 hour, the trend is up. So what you are seeing in one time frame might be totally different to what somebody else is seeing on his or her own time frame. Depends on your mentality, depends on what you're doing. For example, I just show you guys, I mean, like here, when Tradermatic gives you buy signal here, and of course you can see MACD Pro is also telling you, okay, you can buy in this place. Yes, you can risk it and buy, it still run to profit, but I'm just telling you that to be on a more conservative. I'm an aggressive trader myself, okay? We have 3 types of traders. We have those that we call conservative. We have those that we call aggressive. And we have those that are intermediate. They are in the middle, okay? If you're a conservative type, yes, it will be advisable. Wait, I just introduced this concept. Wait for the price to go above 50, then go long, okay? It will pain you that, oh my God, I'm losing, but yes, the market is there. If you are an aggressive, okay, of course, you can just enter the market, boom, like that, okay? And of course, you are intermediate, you want to play it safe, you'll be in the middle, okay? I hope that answers your question, Solomon. Okay, let me see. I hope you guys got value from today. We'll be having this type of training frequently to just help some of you guys, but this does not replace my coaching and mentoring program. Please get that fact. Get it clear. You cannot buy software for $97, while some people pay as high as $1,000, $1,500 to be part of my coaching and mentoring program, and you expect that you will get the same thing. It doesn't work that way, okay? But I'm also ready here to help you guys to make sure that at least you profit with Forex, but I cannot do what you are supposed to do. One of the things you are supposed to do is to read, is to practice, is not to be in a hurry. I work with a lot of students and I see some of them just want to be in a hurry to go live. I always say it and I will repeat it before I close for today. If you are not making money in demo account, don't expect to make money in live account. That is how it works. You're not making money in demo, don't just expect to make money in live account. The trade we just placed right now, if we should close the trade right now, we're already in profit. Let me show us. So I tell you guys, you do it where you make money. Do you see that? This is the trade we just placed. Do you guys see it? That is $18 profit already. And the trade is still going. So now this is what I talk about, managing the trade. So once this happens, I will now move my stop loss. I will move it closer over here. Why did I do that? I'm lowering my risk. So now, if the trade should go against me, I'm only risking $98, but I'm still expecting it to go up. So the moment the price goes a little bit up, I will move my stop loss to break even. So even if there's any reversal, I'm not losing that much. It's just as simple as that. This is how you do it. This is how we roll. I have a lot of testimonials of how Tradermatic is changing lives and how it's helping them. And I have no doubt that it will also help you, but you need to take your time, understand the principles, and put it to work. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for your time today. Who is that? You want to ask a question?
Please, I'm seeing something on your chart, like an asterisk.
Yes. You just want to get everything.
No.
It's also one of my customized indicator. I call it Phoenix. Okay, so it just let me know when the market has tendency of reversing. As you can see, when it gets to that red, definitely it comes down. So I also use that also to gauge when I exit a particular trade. Look at the trade we placed. I mean, this is $25. Some of you don't make that in a day. Okay, that is $25 right there on this account. We just placed 0.5. And look at it. The market has not even moved a lot. The market just moves small. So we are expecting it to get here, and it's going to go there, because that is definitely based on the analysis. You can see the market as the market is, this is how market moves. You know, it goes up, come down, up, down, up. So the same thing we already have here. It has gone up, down. What do we expect? Up again. Okay, the same goes with cryptos, the same goes with any currency pairs. You just need to understand this is Bitcoin right here. One of my students came to meet with me 2 weeks ago, and when we were going through this, I told her, I said, the price is going to go a little bit up. Then I think then it was on 4 hours. I told her, I said, the price will go to this point, and that time it got here, and it starts coming down. You can see. So right now, if you are trading Bitcoin, I will not be buying, because on daily right now, even though it shows up, but on 4 hours, medium trend is down. Okay. On weekly, Bitcoin is still bullish. As you can see, it's bullish. But when it comes to daily, we can see this is retracing. This retracement is happening, as you can see. So it's on 4 hours, it's already down. So if I want to place a trade now on Bitcoin, let's assume I want to trade Bitcoin, I will not be buying. I will be selling on short term, okay? And I'm afraid my stop loss will be somewhere around here. I can put my stop loss around here. I might take profit, guys. I will be taking profit, right? So I will not be surprised if Bitcoin, the way it's falling, if it fall up to this point. This is, I think it was Solomon that chatted with me one time. A friend of his wanted to sell Bitcoin, and when I look at it from Tradermatic, I just told her it's going to fall. It cannot continue going up like that, and of course it does. So look at it. This is on 4 hours. You can see these are all support and resistance line. Okay, this right there. So if you, I mean, all this thing is very simple. You just need to understand what you are doing. So it can get to this place, which is at 10,632. If it breaks that support, then it's going to get over here. Okay. So this is it's just simple. You just need to understand what you are doing and work based on what you see, guys. I want to thank you guys. I have the recording. I'm going to make it available for you guys when it's ready. And just to let you guys know that I love you guys, and I'm so much interested in seeing you guys profiting with this. And it's my plan, by His grace, that one of these days I will be hosting some of you to come and do training like this to show what is working for you. But that cannot happen if you don't put things to work. Okay? Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you at the top. If you have any question, you know how to get me. You can always get me on WhatsApp. And now, for some of you that are looking to joining my coaching program, you can go to fxcertification.com, fxcertification.com, www.fxcertification.com. It will get details of how we roll over there. And of course, I look forward to helping you. Thank you, and God bless you.
Bye.